Did you know that there's never not a reason to praise God? That is what King David is going to communicate to us in Psalm 138. In fact, there are two reasons why you can never not praise God. So let us walk through Psalm 138 here this morning, and then I want to point out those two things to us. He says this in Psalm 138. I will praise you, Lord, with all my heart. Before the gods I will sing your praise. I will bow down toward your holy temple and will praise your name for your unfailing love and your faithfulness. For you have so exalted your solemn decree, that it surpasses your fame. When I called, you answered me. You greatly emboldened me. May the kings of the earth praise you, Lord, when they hear what you have decreed. May they sing of the ways of the Lord, for the glory of the Lord is great. Though the Lord is exalted, he looks kindly on the lowly. Though lofty, he sees them from afar. Though I walk in the midst of trouble, you preserve my life. You stretch out your hand against the anger of my foes. With your right hand you save me. The Lord will vindicate me. Your love, Lord, endures forever. Do not abandon the works of your hands. And so what David is communicating to us here is that there's never not a reason to praise God for two reasons. One, because of what he does. And two, because of who he is. First, because of what he does. What's interesting is that David hones in on God's unfailing love and that how he answers him when he calls and that he has greatly emboldened him. That God has given to David these particular things. I think about this new house that I'm in that my wife and I bought last August. If you would only know the story of what it took for us to get this house, you would know and understand how we learned about the faithfulness of God in the midst of that time. And so here we are, each day waking up in this house that God has gifted to us through his faithfulness. But the other part of that, which is equally beautiful, is that he is our Father who wants to give good gifts to his children. Not just because, I don't want to praise and love God just because of what he does for me. What that does is that makes worship one-dimensional. It's only transactional. It makes it so I only praise God when he does good things for me. That's why there's never not a reason to praise God, because what David points us to is that we praise God for who he is. He says, may they sing of the ways of the Lord, for the glory of the Lord is great. And so it's not just what God does for me, it's who God is. And if you know anything about who God is, it's that he's good, that he is faithful, and that his glory is great. And so this morning, as you walk away from Psalm 138, remember this, there's never not a reason to praise God, to sing to him. That's what David's calling these people to do, and that's what he's calling himself to do. He says, I will sing. I will sing because of what God has done for me, but I'll also sing because of who God is. And so when you enter into worship the next time you do, remember and think about not only the things that the Lord has done for you, but also remember who he is. Have a blessed day.